Rodgers set in the pistol. First down at the 20. And Rodgers will hand it off. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. This offensive line today will be leaned on to protect their quarterback as well as opening up some running lanes. And here we have second down. And a flag comes out. He's into the open. And now Rodgers will give himself up.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
And now, after the penalty, it's second down and 15. The Packers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. The quarterback taken down by Mike Daniels.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
Third down on the way. Lacy lines up in the backfield. Toss to the outside. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The defense stands up early and stops the run cold.
Good job that time. You said it, Jim, by the defense. They attacked the offensive line, and there was nowhere for the running back to run the football.
He's got a chance to return this one. Gains 11. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 45. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. Here's a look at the offense. And if they're going to win today, this group of wide receivers must go vertical. They must open up the game for the offense. It's Bernard in the backfield.
Let's go.
Second and 10. The give. A foot race to the end zone. The 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The point after is good. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Packers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Lacy takes the hit and is brought down. Ends up picking up 4. Let's take a look now at the defensive starting unit. Second down here after that run play. The Cardinals lined up in the nickel. The catch is made by Randall Cobb. That's his first reception today.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
The Packers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Set up screen to Lacy.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Second down coming up. Midway through the first. Mike Daniels with the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
Third down after the sack.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Intercepted. Midway through the first, and this offense now has a chance to build on that lead.
Fire rhythms are there for this football team. They woke up, the moon was in the right place. It was all good, Jim, and we've seen it here. Both sides of the ball playing very well.
It's Bernard in the backfield. The Cardinals take it from the 28. And the catch is made by Giovanni Bernard. As we take a look at the defense for the first time today, these starters in the secondary will be challenged today in both the passing and running games. That leads us to second down. The Cardinals are at the line of scrimmage, trying to catch them off guard with the Wildcat. Floyd's going to secure the handoff. And Matthews is all over that offense and brings him down. Third down. It's a two tight end formation. Easy catch there. No one near him. We'll set up now at midfield. First down at the 50. And a flag is down. The defense gets the sack.
A lot of things to look at if you're a quarterback in this league now, isn't it? You're looking at safeties, you look at linebackers, but you forget, hey, these corners can blitz. Good disguise, good timing, and a nice sack by the corner.
Following the penalty, it sets up second down and 19. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Set up screen to Bernard. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
This is third down. The Cardinals come to the line. First down marker at the 40. Mettenberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Floyd's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Welcome back to this defensive showdown. They're in punting formation. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Packers come out. 2 tight ends on the field. Tosses the football. Got a big lane.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play. Fullback takes the handoff. Collins is tackled down after a gain of 2. First down and 10. Here's the handoff. And that's a gain of 10. 2nd down after going to the ground game the first play. The Packers step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. That's 2nd down coming up. They call his name again. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Cardinals defense now is going to go nickel. And they take him down.
Well, defensive tackle so many times they're in charge of stopping the run, but not this time. The big fella, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
This will be 2nd down. LaShore is in the backfield. No chance to throw. Another sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
On the way, 3rd down. Quarters formation here for the defense. From the shotgun. Looking long. The ball is jarred loose. It's been quite a start for this defensive unit, Phil, as once again they forced the punt in the 2nd quarter.
Well, good job getting that 3rd down stop, getting off the field, and of course you've had success, so you feel good about that, and now you get to go to the sideline, rest up, and get ready for the next opportunity.
Johnson's got it now. That's a tackle at the 48. And a run back of about 10. The Cardinals stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
First down at the 48. Got the completion. Valdier's tackled down after a gain of 7. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 30. Thomas is going to take off with it. Thomas is met after a gain of 3.
He is a good runner with the football, not like most quarterbacks in the National Football League. They designed runs for him just to do it as a running back.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 7. Brings it in.
Well, they call this route a lot of things. They call it a go route, a 9 route, or a fly route. And all of them mean the same thing. Run as fast as you can, get behind the defense.
The line of scrimmage right at the 9. The Packers come out in a dime package. 1st and goal from the 9. They're going to run it right. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
It's now 2nd down. They run the counter play, and he's in for the touchdown. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
The Packers bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays. Situations you go over so many times in practice and training camp. Know what's going on in the offensive side, how to preserve time. Good job that time by the offensive player. Get out of bounds and giving his team more chances to get it done here in the first half.
The Cardinals go with the dime formation here on defense. 1st down at the 38. Picks up about 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The Packers come out with a split backfield. Throws the pass. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
1st down at the 48. Slashing to the right side. That's a pickup of 14. The Cardinals will come out in the dime. 1st and 10. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete. The Packers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Second down coming up. Hundley is going to take it from the gun. Corliss makes the catch. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
So far, wonderful execution in this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
1st down at the 19. Weatherspoon's the one who made the big stop.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout. Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. 3rd and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a 1st down.
Now looking at 3rd down. The Cardinals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Hundley has got it in the gun. Eddie Lacy makes the catch. The Packers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. The coach is going to go for it.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Just a quick drop back. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. We're approaching halftime, and they put themselves in a great position to strike in the second half.
Just changed everything, didn't it? I mean, the way you and I look at the football game, but of course, it really changes the way the teams look at it. And that quick score, that puts you in a great frame of mind getting close to halftime.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. Johnson's going to test the coverage this time. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Cardinals are looking to build on a touchdown drive the last time they had it as they retake the field with their offense.
They had tremendous rhythm, Jim, on the offensive side. In other words, the defense is guessing pass. They ran the football. They're guessing run, and the offense threw it. That's what you want to do. Keep them thinking on the defensive side. When they think, they're slower, and you can take advantage of that.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. And that's the end of the first half here in Sun City, USA. Back to the Phoenix area for the third quarter after a short break. The second half is officially underway. Johnson's going to run this one out. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Cardinals come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Reaches out and grabs him. Taken down at the 45.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Setting up now at the 45. The Cardinals come out. Jumbo package on the field. First down at the 45. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The football just inside the 40 at the 39. Second down, 4 to go. Thomas on the move, and he's taken down.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. Caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Third down and 12. Thomas gonna scramble.
The Cardinals are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First and goal.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course, it'll be a touchdown.
Second and goal to go from the 1. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. And a second touchdown on the game. The Arizona Cardinals for the extra point. Extra point is good. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Packers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Packers take it from the 23. Comes down with the defender tips it out.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Cardinals defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Second down and 10. The Packers now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Hundley is back in shotgun formation. And it's batted down. Second down. Hundley is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Hankerson makes the play. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
In plus territory at the 49. First and 10. To the ground. They are all over him. Behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1. The Packers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Sometimes on third long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Quarters formation here for the defense. Third down and 13. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The Packers decide to go for a run here on third and long. And look, not second-guessing that play call, not been in the playbook. In the passing game, they're going to pick up a first down. They go with the run. The defense is not fooled, and now they're going to have to punt.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Cardinals have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
Knocked down as he fires it.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The Packers set at the line. Dime package. Here's the quick toss. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
I'll say this. In a situation like this, 3rd and long, and you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
The Cardinals come out in a bunch set. 3rd down and 11. Johnson's going to take the handoff now. The Cardinals will punt the football. He's going to try and return this punt. Tackle made by Ray that time. And they roll out the playing surface here inside the confines of University of Phoenix Stadium.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Spinning out of trouble. That's a gain of 6.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
2nd and 4. Collins is taking the handoff. Gets about 4 yards that time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And now he'll surge ahead. First down on the way. They'll go ground. He's tackled right at the 31. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Packers snap it at the 31. Makes the catch in the open field. Here they are inside the 20, and they keep their hopes alive as they move down the field.
Yeah, they've done that. Now they got to do the hard part. When you get to this part of the field in the red zone, we know the defense is not worried about deep throws down the field. You've got to hit those seams. We'll see if they can get it done.
At the 22-yard line, here they come.
Second and long. And it's knocked down. Third down now. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Rings it in for the score in the end zone. And this game isn't over yet, Phil. It's up to the defense now, but there's still a lot of hope for this side.
Yeah, sometimes it's easy to play when the game is not close, but now the game is close. Can the defense handle that pressure, get out there and execute, and stop this drive?
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Johnson's got a chance for a return. That was a good kick return, and now the offense will try to take advantage. The Cardinals weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the three-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
The Packers come out in a dime package. First down at the 49. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
The Packers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point in the game. Corners are backing off here. 2nd and 12. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. Defense calls a timeout.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense. All set to punt here. 2 minutes to go in the second half. They're set to punt it away now. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. They needed the ball back, and they got it off the punt. And now they need points, and they do have timeouts to work with here in the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, having those timeouts is everything. What do we always say? Use those timeouts in the first half. In the second half, protect them like they're gold. Give this offense and the coach credit. They saved a couple, and that's going to help them in this drive.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. The Cardinals go with the dime formation here on defense. Screen. Cedric Pierman has the catch. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Hundley's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Second down, late in the fourth quarter. Second down and 5. They'll run it here. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
Lacey is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down at the 38. They'll run it off the toss. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
In the NFL, it's all about situations now. You're down. There's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive player. He picks up some good yards and then gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
The Packers come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with. The Cardinals will come out in the dime. Hundley is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Looking to go deep. Nice catch.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. First down following the long play. LaShore's got it on the handoff.
My God, guys should work on this situation every single day at practice. Know the clock, know the situation, get out of bounds right there. If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Coming up, third down, a huge moment. Starks is in the backfield. 3rd and 7. Unable to bring it in. The one good thing about that incomplete pass, it stops the clock, and they're able to preserve the one timeout.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to get as many plays off as you can, Jim, by using your timeout, getting out of bounds, spiking the football. A lot of things to do here. We'll see if the offense is up for all of them.
Going for it on 4th down. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. Touchdown as we near the end of this one. And with that touchdown, this game looks almost certain to be headed for overtime.
Yeah, you know when, Jim, it could go into overtime. And when it goes into overtime, your strategy must change. You got to know the situations. I think it makes you, as a coach, become more aggressive.
Makes the PAT. What a game this has been, tied up now in the waning moments of the 4th.
Well, when it gets this late in the game, it just comes down to, do you have the courage to try to make the play, or you just hang in there and hope the other team makes a mistake? We'll find out.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20, mark him down at the 19. The Cardinals come onto the field. The game now is in the hands of this offensive unit with the game tied, Phil.
Jim, this is a situation now where you just don't come out here and just try to make it happen. The game is tied, and if it doesn't work, you figure, well, let's try to get into overtime. So be careful on these first couple plays and make sure you don't make a big mistake.
Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. The Packers now ready to kick the football down the field. Johnson's got it. Gets out past the 30 and brought down at the 35. First down at the 35. And incomplete. Second down here. Will go ground. He's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
The defensive end has the outside runs. That's his assignment, and he did it well. Takes on the tackle, beats his rear end up pretty good, and makes a tackle on the running back.
Thomas is all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Third down and 10. Takes the hit, throws.
The Cardinals really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
We'll see what he can do here. That picks up 11. The Packers really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. right now everything working on the offensive side.
Snap it out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. That's a gain of 7.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Hundley is going to take it from the gun. Wireless on the receiving end. First down coming up. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Handoff. And straight ahead, Lacey. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
The Packers snap it at the 26. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. LaShore lines up in the backfield. There's a flag right there. The defense accepts the penalty.
The Cardinals defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
It's first down as they head to the line. The Packers come to the line with a bunch set. Clemens is the one who brings them to the ground.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second down following the run. LaShore's handed the football for about 4.
LaShore is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. The Packers need to get to the 11 to pick up a first down. Toss play. And that gains 1.
This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt.
The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Well, Phil, this one ends in overtime with a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, it was so exciting, and it's a shame it just came down to this, but a nice drive there at the end to get a chance to kick the field goal, and the kicker came through.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.